Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2017 Wayward 2 Worlds on the Pokemon Battle Spot ladder. Now, I unfortunately didn't get an episode out on Friday like I meant to, but we got a little busy. So we're here with the final episode for this team today. Hopefully it's the final episode of this team. Power Saves is slowly releasing things, so hopefully if they have the IV stuff released, then I'll be able to get a new team for you guys. Again, I do breed my own teams for tournaments, but as far as videos go, I gen them so I can get them out faster to you guys, and then I can breed them once I've decided if the team's good enough or not to use, because I don't want to be spending all my time breeding things and then they're just worthless anyway. So that's personally how I do it. Oh, my 3DS is almost already dead. Perfect. Let me plug in here while I'm doing this intro. So, as you can see, we did finally put Whimsicott on the team. Last time we tried out Aerodactyl, it wasn't working too great. So we're going to try out Whimsicott. Whimsicott's better than Aerodactyl. I don't know if it's necessarily better than Tapu Bulu, though. I guess we'll see in this episode. It's been doing okay for what it is. Again, it's still, like, essentially it's only there for Gastrodon, so it doesn't do much outside of that, which is kind of annoying because then it's kind of a useless Pokemon. So I don't know. I think we could find something better still. If you guys have suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. I want something that still has a grass type move, but it doesn't necessarily need to be grass type. You know what I'm saying? So we need something that can one-hit KO Gastrodon, but can also provide more utility to the team. A few things I also wanted to get out of the way. I hate Z-moves. I hate Z-moves. They are such garbage in this meta. I kind of think about doing a video on my thoughts on Z-moves. It's just stupid. But like, I've tried using Encore with Whimsicott to Encore them into a move that they necessarily didn't want to be Encored into, and then they can just use the Z-move anyway. So whatever, you know, that's a whole saltiness for another day. So we're gonna hit yes. We're gonna get 2 battles here today, unless of course one of them goes really slow or goes really fast. We'll get an extra one. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a cough. I'm just trying to get rid of it in my throat here while I'm trying to talk. So we're at 1559. We dropped pretty bad the other day when I was practicing off screen, so we're not looking too great. But we got 1562, I believe that was, with Krookodile, Muck, Oranguru, Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu, and Torkoal. So this is the Torkoal team with Trick Room, but it doesn't have the After You. That would go with Torkoal. So we just have to worry about Trick Room not getting up. And how do I do that? I think by leading Muck. So that way we can hit Oranguru if we need to. And what else can we do? I guess we could Encore the Oranguru with Whimsicott. Because it's going to have Mental Herb, right? Or will it? Or will it have Telepathy because of Krookodile? I'm going to go Togedemaru. And then we'll bring Milotic in the back and Arcanine, right? Or do we need Arcanine? I don't think we do. I think I'd rather bring Garchomp. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I brought Garchomp because he's got Muck, he's got Torkoal, he's got Krook. Oh, I should have brought Arcanine. Arcanine's my Torkoal counter. I completely forgot about that because there wasn't a Lilligant. I always remember to bring Arcanine when there's Lilligants, but I forgot to do when there was Torkoal. So he leads Muck, Tapu Koko. Okay, so we don't need to worry about Trick Room currently. It could still happen. So I got my own Muck and Togedemaru. So that kind of saves my Muck a little bit. Because he can't Thunderbolt. He can only go for Dazzling Gleams. So I'm going to Poison Jab the Tapu Koko and fake out the Muck. Excuse me. I don't know what his Muck's going to go for. I would think his Muck's going to go for knockoff onto my Muck to get rid of the Figgy Berry. That's typically what Mucks do. That's what I do with my Muck. So he's going to Thunderbolt, either not knowing that Togedemaru is Lightning Rod or expecting me to switch, which I have no reason to. His Muck is faster than mine. So as long as this Poison Jab takes out the Koko, it does not, but it does get the poison. So if he doesn't switch out here, and if he doesn't die to poison here, oh, he dies to poison. I kind of wanted him to stay alive. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it is a threat to my Milotic, obviously, but okay. So yeah, see, this was a worse case. This was a worst case scenario here because I would rather he stayed around there for another turn so that I could nuzzle the muck and stuff. But now he's got Crocodile out here. Does he have a switch in for his own Earthquake? I guess maybe his Oranguru, but that's about it. Okay, I want to keep my muck around, but I don't have switch ins for Earthquake either. I still want my muck to take 2 hits. I'm going to protect my muck. I'm going to switch out Togedemaru for Milotic. I'm expecting him to just Earthquake, expecting to knock out my Togedemaru, and then maybe knock off my muck. I don't expect him to double into the Togedemaru slot. That's why I'm switching to Milotic here. Like, if my Milotic was bulky, I wouldn't mind switching into 2 hits, but because I'm not, I don't want to take 2. Oh god, he's going for a Tectonic Rage, probably into muck. So good thing I protected, because I should be able to take this pretty well. It's going to do 1/4 of the original damage from... Oh, he hit Milotic. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I'm dead. There's no way around it. I'm dead. Oh, I lived. He knocks off into the muck. Okay. That wasn't great by any means. So now I switch out my muck for Togedemaru, and I protect my Milotic, I think. Yeah. That's garbage. Hopefully he doesn't protect Earthquake here. I'm hoping that he did that because he doesn't have protect on his muck to be able to protect Earthquake. Okay, Shadow Sneaks into my Milotic. That's not good either. He goes for Rock Slide with the Crocodile. We're not in a good position because now he can Shadow Sneak me. I'm going to fake out the Crook and go for Recover. I'm hoping that he wants to protect his muck. That's the only thing I can do. Yep, he didn't. Damn it. Yep. Fuck. I don't know why I didn't think of Shadow Sneak on muck. I mean, I could have faked out muck and went for Recover, but Crocodile would have outsped Milotic. So that's because I'm assuming it's max speed Crocodile. We're just getting boned here. We're just getting boned here. Okay, so my Garchomp can come out. I'm going to Spiky Shield with my Togedemaru, and then EQ. Darn it. His muck must be like Assault Vest or something, because it hasn't... Now it protects. I was convinced he didn't have Protect, because he could have Protect Earthquaked a long time ago. Like, he could have even done it there with Crocodile. But I guess maybe he called the fake out from the Togedemaru. I do have to the Crook. He's going to Earthquake as well. But I am Spiky Shielded. Okay. Okay. So Electricity will disappear from the battlefield. I was trying to think. I was trying to get another Spiky Shield Togedemaru. I have to be Earthquaking here. I have to try and knock out the Crook and get a bunch of damage off of the muck. It's all I can do. We're gonna knock out our own Togedemaru. We get put in just such a bad position when he Z moved the frickin' Milotic, and I didn't even knock out Crook. I should have known that because I'd fake out damage off on him before. See, this is what I'm talking about. Z moves. It's such garbage. Because he couldn't have gotten that much damage off on Milotic outside of that. I mean, he missed the freaking Rock Slide, which is nice. And he gets a crit on knockoff, so it doesn't matter. I can just protect my muck here. Or, here's a curious thought. What else does he have in the back, possibly? He might have Torkoal in the back. So, what I could actually do here is Shadows... Oh, he might protect his Muck. Or he could Shadow Sneak my Garchomp. Which wouldn't matter then. I'm going to Shadow Sneak his Muck and Earthquake. I have to go for it. I have to hope I live Shadow Sneak from Muck. His Muck did protect. Damn it. Damn it. So I'm going to get an Earthquake off on my own Muck, unfortunately. I was thinking about protecting, but if his Muck didn't protect and went for like Shadow Sneak and I somehow survived it, I needed to get some chip damage off on his Muck so then my Earthquake could knock him out. I mean, I'm going to get my Figgy Berry and still be at good health and be able to take another Earthquake from my own Garchomp. But at this point I have to like suicide jockey my own Pokemon to be able to pull out a win because of that freaking Z move. And he's got... Why didn't he bring that in? What? What is going on? Why didn't he bring that in? Why? I guess maybe so that his Earthquakes could still do stuff, but why wouldn't you just switch in your Tapu Bulu so that your Muck can be taking hits? That just doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to Z-power the Devastating Drake again. I have to live a Shadow Sneak from Muck, but... That just doesn't make sense why you wouldn't have brought in Tapu Bulu earlier. I mean, I know I have my own Muck, but... Yeah, he's going to try to Shadow Sneak. Doesn't knock me out. It doesn't. We can still win this. Rough skin damage. Devastating Drake should be able to take him. Come on. Come on, Garchomp. Use our Z move to screw him over now. Use it. 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 Come on, devastate. Devastate him. Teach him why Z moves are garbage. Get him out of here. Come on, Garchomp. Come on, Garchomp. Come on, Garchomp. You're kidding. I mean, he Horn Leeched into my Muck like an idiot, so, I mean, we still get this win because we have 2 Pokemon against his Muck. Because, yeah, that'll take him out. That'll take him out. And then that should be a win for us. I don't see a way of him getting out of this. I don't see a way of him getting out of this. But yeah, I would have had to rely... Like, if I didn't have a Z move, I would have had to rely on both either Draco Meteor hitting him, and then we'd be -2, and then Rock Slide hitting him. So you see why I don't like Z moves. He's going to Shadow Sneak, which will take out Garchomp. No, it actually still doesn't take out Garchomp. What is your Muck set? I would think Shadow Sneak would be doing a little bit more. But Rough Skin will take him out, so we don't even get to hit him. Huh, we somehow pulled that out, even after such a terrible opening for us. I'm going to reiterate, I hate Z moves. I'll probably be the title of this episode, to be honest with you. I mean, they're just such garbage. I don't know why Pokemon thought, oh, Megas were too overpowered? Let's use moves that you can one-hit KO Pokemon with. It's ridiculous. No, don't save that. Don't save that. Because, yeah, like, had Z-moves not been a thing, and had I switched in the Milotic there to take the Earthquake, we would have taken that Earthquake fine. And I made the correct play, switching into the Togedemaru, but because he had a Z-move, it made an incorrect play. And that's just stupid. That's just stupid to me. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about Z-moves in the comment section below. As you have heard, I do not like them in the least. In the least. I mean, yeah, they were interesting when they first came out, but now that we're like getting into competitive stuff, it's stupid. Like Tapu Lele, Shattered Psyche does so much damage, it's goddamn ridiculous. And Tapu Lele already does so much damage, it doesn't need to be doing that much more. 1700 rated player from Japan. We're probably gonna get washed in this one. We see Garchomp, Porygon 2, Arcanine, Celesteela, Gastrodon, and Tapu Koko. So I'm gonna lead Whimsicott because Whimsicott can knock out Gastrodon. It can shut down the thing, Porygon. But we do have to worry about Garchomp and, I mean, Arcanine and Celesteela. So And, I mean, Garchomp to an extent. So I think we can lead with Milotic as well. But that does lead us open to Tapu Koko. So I think we bring... I don't want to bring Garchomp, really. But I think I might have to. Or I could bring Togedemaru. Or Muck. Muck might be better than Milotic. Oh, but I'm trying to cover the Arcanine Celesteela. So I'll bring... I think I do want Garchomp. I don't want Muck. And I guess I'll go Garchomp. I guess I'll go Garchomp if I have to. If he leads Tapu Koko, we're going to have problems. But I almost expect him to lead Tapu Koko. But if that's the case, I'll just protect Milotic and do whatever I need to do with Whimsicott, and then the following turn I'll switch out Whimsicott for Togedemaru. As long as he's not going for Discharge, that is. It doesn't look like he has Discharge. I don't think anything on his team other than Garchomp could take it. He goes Arcanine. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect lead for us. Because I can Scald the Arcanine. It should be a one-hit KO with our competitive boost. And then I can taunt the Porygon 2. Porygon 2 might have frickin'... Does it have download or does it have trace? What does this Porygon 2 have? Show me. It is download. What does it get? It gets attack. Okay, so we should live a Thunderbolt from the Porygon 2. If that's what he's trying to go for. So I'm going to taunt the Porygon 2. And then go for Scald into the Arcanine. He's going to withdraw the Porygon 2, actually. Interesting. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I forgot about Gastrodon for some reason. So we just got played. So I'm gonna Energy Ball to Gastrodon now. Because I'm made to outspeed Garchomp with my Milotic. But I think Whimsicott outspeeds Garchomp, right? I'm able to check this. I have my own Pokemon. And I brought him. So my Garchomp's speed is 68, but he's a little bit slow for a Garchomp. And Whimsicott's speed is 184, so I should be able to Energy Ball and Scald this turn. Because he can't protect because I taunted him. He's going to withdraw the Arcanine. That's fine. He's going to bring in the P2. That's also fine. That's also fine. Get the download of attack again, of course. Energy Ball should one-hit KO this Gastrodon, as long as it's not Focus Sash for some reason. Okay, perfect. And then we get a Scald in the Porygon 2. It's a +2 Scald, so it's going to do a little bit of damage to the Porygon 2. Get the burn, too, which is perfect. And now I can taunt him and protect this turn. And the reason I'm going to taunt and protect... Garchomp. That's fine. I can Ice Beam him. That's fine. I can Ice Beam him. Destroy him. Oh, Tectonic Rage is the only problem I'm worried about right now. I think I'm fine with this though. Wait, I don't even have the stupid Togedemaru. So I do taunt and I do protect here. But if he has Tectonic Rage, is the only thing. I go for Recover. No. God, this is why I hate Z-moves. I have to Ice Beam in case he has Tectonic Rage. Okay. I get the taunt off. He doesn't protect, so this is perfect. As long as he's not like Focus Sash or something. Okay. Focus Sash. Of course it is. 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 An Ice Beam. course it is. Of course it is. Of course it frickin' is. So I knock off P2, protect. Huh, his own Garchomp protect. That's perfect. That's perfectly fine by me. Because I also protected, dipshit. So you get the EV Light off the Porygon too, so the Garchomp should be able to take care of the Porygon the following turn, and I can Shadow Sneak his Garchomp. I can Shadow Sneak his own Garchomp. So there's a Shadow Sneak. Here's a frickin'... I could Devastating Drake, or I could probably just get away with a Rock Slide. I'm going to Devastate him. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to destroy this man. If he switches in the Arcanine there, then cool. If he doesn't switch the Arcanine in there, then whatever, he's dead. Get out of my face. Okay, he's going to stay in, so I can Shadow Sneak him. Bop, bop, bop. Rough Skin, whatever. Whatever. Garchomp goes down. Z move for my own Garchomp. Oof, boy. Oof, boy. Which is the Devastating Drake, of course. We got it off twice this episode. We usually never get Devastating Drake off, because it's usually not worth it. Now, honestly, I don't think this team utilizes the Z move as much as it could. This team was made in a meta where Salamence was a lot more popular. I don't really see Salamence anymore. We also usually don't see much for Intimidate anymore outside of Arcanine, which our opponent never wants to bring in on our Milotic anyway, because obviously Arcanine is very weak to Milotic. So I'm going to knock off and protect here. I kind of expect him, if he's going to continue to play, to Will-O-Wisp the Garchomp, hoping to live in Earthquake or something. But I don't think he lives in Earthquake. Or maybe he... Flare Blitzes the Garchomp. Are you Max Speed Arcanine or Choice Scarfed or something? Well, he won't be anymore. Choice Banded Arcanine. That's what he was hoping for there. So I'm going to protect my Muck here and then Earthquake, and this should be game. Because even at -1, we should take out Arcanine from here. Yep, match can be forfeited. Perfect. 2 wins. 2 wins after the struggles. That was a 1700 rated player too. Not bad. So maybe Whimsicott isn't terrible. Maybe Whimsicott isn't terrible. Like I said, I really only use it against Gastrodon because I never really... I usually find more useful members of the team than having to use Tailwind when I go up against teams. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But anyway, this is presumably the last episode with this team, unless, of course, IVs have not come out for freaking power saves yet. I mean, it'd be fine if we were using a team that it didn't matter with the speed IVs, but with this next team, if you guys didn't see the team builder, it's on the channel. It is a Trick Room team, so IVs do matter. And I've bred half the team myself, but again, it takes really long to get 0 speed IV Pokemon, so I don't necessarily have the time to do that to be able to get a video out for you. Now, I do have time, obviously, for tournaments. Tournaments are a long way away, or I could use a different team if I'm going to a tournament, but that's I'm just giving you the lowdown on why I'm using power saves. I use them for videos so I can get stuff out to you guys. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Again, let me know what you think about Z moves in the comment section below. Stay sharp, everyone.